There was a prophetess, Anna, the daughter of Phanuel, of the tribe of Asher. She was advanced in years, having lived 7 years with her husband after her marriage, and then as a widow until she was 84. She never left the temple, but worshipped night and day with fasting and prayer. And coming forward at that very time, she gave thanks to God and spoke about the child to all who were awaiting the redemption of Jerusalem. When they had fulfilled all the prescriptions of the law of the Lord, they returned to the Galilee, to their own town of Nazareth. The child grew and became strong, filled with wisdom, and the favor of God was upon him. The Gospel of the Lord. I commented on a part of the Gospel yesterday. It was a very rich Gospel. It was the Simeon's prophecy, the Nunc Dimittis. He also had some words dedicated to the Virgin, which I preferred to leave to comment on today. He tells Mary that a sword of sorrow will pierce her heart. Terrible warning that our mother had to somehow spoil the beauty of the feast of the presentation of her son. It was a great day for all the families. A sword of sorrow will pierce your heart. However, could Our Lady want to be anywhere else when her son was crucified? Was there any possibility that she could turn her back on her son? No. The only place Our Lady wanted it to be was at her son's side, especially in the difficult moments. In moments of success, when they wanted to crown him king, Our Lady is not there. When they were looking for him after he had done the miracle of the multiplication of the loaves and fish, Our Lady is not there. She is in Bethlehem. She is in Calvary when her son needs her. When others fled, she is there. When others see neither business nor interest, she is there. For her, the most important thing was her son, not what she could get out of being with her son. And if she could contribute in some ways to alleviate even a little bit her son's suffering, she could not have wanted it to be anywhere else in the world. If her son had to suffer, she wanted her share. Looking back over our lives, how many times, when we are a few years old, how many times do we get the impression that it has been a chain of obstacles? Living together has not been easy. Health problems with the children, money problems. You look back and that's what you see. An obstacle occurs in which there have only been short moments of peace, happiness. And this is a way of looking life. However, if we look at life with our Lady's eyes, and we realize that those obstacles, those problems, that suffering that perhaps has almost never left us, was the opportunity to be with Jesus, the opportunity to collaborate in the redemption with Christ, the opportunity to unite ourselves to Christ, the opportunity to relive Christ, not to leave him alone. If we could see with Our Lady's eyes, we could have said we had a full life. But you have not lacked sufferings. It is true, I have not lacked sufferings. I must have earned some of them, others not. God knows. I not lacked sufferings. But those sufferings have been the opportunity to be with Christ. the same as Our Lady. I suppose she shivered before Simeon's prophecy, but she did not want to be in another place, and said to her child, "Wherever you go, I will go, and I ask you to touch me." Something of that touch you, and you have to be heard. The same for us. Wherever you go, I will go, and if you have to be heard, I ask you there something to get me. We should say, "I ask you for the strength because my legs are trembling, because I am afraid. Give me the strength to love you, to be faithful to you, to be at your side, not to betray you. Give me the strength to embrace you on the cross, not to embrace the cross, but to embrace you when you are on the cross, knowing that this means to embrace the cross." Amen.